What's up guys, welcome to another episode of the Leicester City career mode. We're here in the Premier League and I haven't gone a second further than this Man U game. I want to bring you everything in this first part of the season, so that's what I'm going to do. The only thing I had a look at off camera was getting some coaches in and upgrading some of the levels, so there is a bit of a gap at the defensive side. But it is what it is. Attacking and goalkeeping are very good. Midfield and defence lack a little bit, but I'm fine with that for now. At the end of last episode, we sent an offer out to Tony Martinez. I'm still waiting for that to come back in. I'm going to play highlights against Villa. I'm going to sim against Blackpool in the Cup. And then we're going to play Man City on transfer deadline day. And see if we do get a sale to then bring that winger in. Just like that as well. Tony Martinez joins from Porto. We've got an A rating on that transfer as well. I'm very happy with that. Excellent deal. I think it is. I think it's a very good deal. He's an experienced striker to sit alongside Iheanacho. A tall player, gives us a different option. I'm very, very happy with that as a deal. Like I say, I'm undecided who I'm going for. Jack Clark, Ben Rama, Diallo's a name that keeps popping up. Maybe not just yet. It's one of these two who I want to go for, but I've got to make a sale first. I'm not counting Lewis Brunt being sold as an acceptable player to replace. I need someone, at least, basically anyone but Brunt, to be sold to consider it. There's a few names as well. There is Vestergaard on the reserves. There is Chowdhury and Sumare. One of those two potentially. There's a few players it could potentially be. I'm going to see if any offers come in, and if not, I will make a decision. And Diddy's got an offer from Spurs. That's just not going to happen. Chowdhury's got an offer from Bologna on loan. I can only loan him out. He's only got 1 year left on his contract as well. I don't want to loan him. I'm rejecting that. But that's got me thinking maybe he's the player we transfer list. It doesn't matter at the minute though. We come up against Aston Villa. And he's a very good team. Morata and Evan Ferguson up front. He's a very, very interesting strike duo. Matty Cash seems like their key player and they like wing play. Two changes I've made. Christiansen and Doyle are coming in for Baz and Justin, playing the highlights against Aston Villa. Our first away game of the season. It's at Villa Park. We have a very good record at Villa Park, to be fair. We beat them 4-1 last season in the Prem. Shame that wasn't just a good string of results, but it is what it is. Douglas Luiz, who has been very impressive this season with the free kick, goes to play it short to Bailly. They are absolutely thundering this ball around. Connor Cody cuts it out there. Corner kick worries me a little bit because Morata and Ferguson aren't short. They're going to be dangerous in the air. Mings heads it, Hermanson catches. Same as before, I'm still nervous from a corner kick. They are putting it in the box. I thought it was going short. Mavididi on it. Manages to cut it out. First chance is a long cross, but we don't even get it. How can you give that as a chance for us? It's not even us. They just played it on. Morata puts it through. Ferguson shoots. Cody blocks. Can Cody get there again? He does. Christensen on the ball. We aren't getting a sniff in this game, I'm afraid. It's all Aston Villa. Ricky Puig tries to put the tackle in. We've got a few players coming back to help out now. Dewsbury Hall's trying to close. Douglas Luiz is there. Gets the ball through. Morata through to Bailey. Good save Hermanson. Counter attack. It's a bit difficult to counter from our own box there. But we're going to try. And Buemo. Ball up to Mavididi. Heads over to Iheanacho. Good header. We're just looking to turn. Ricky Puig is there. It's not. It's Ndidi. Ndidi's but he just gets tackled. We just worked that really slow. Puig's cross into the box. Connor Cody's head. Not this time. Iheanacho back out and Buemo. Mavididi. That's a penalty. And a straight red for Matty Cash. I think that's harsh. I am going to put that out there. That isn't a... Do we not get the penalty? Are you joking? Iheanacho, ball up, Mavididi gets it, goes for the shot past Martinez, who I can only presume saved the penalty. I don't know. That's kind of annoyed me because I'm good at penalties. Now Ferguson is just running it forward. It's a 3v3. Evan Ferguson puts the ball through. Faz tried to put a tackle and Jacob Murphy scores a 1-0 up. Great. We've got a chance to counter-attack in kick-off. Well done, game. Well done. You do you. And did he? Does actually get the ball up to Iheanacho, who's running in the box. Okay, thank you, game. We did manage to counter-attack from a goal kick. I don't know what's going on. And that's the game. 1-1 it finishes. I think that's justified. I'm calling it fair enough because of that stupid penalty that we didn't get. But not bad. Start away from home with a point. We'll take it. Against Blackpool, we are going with a fully rotated team on a quick sim. We win 2-1. Cannon gets one, Yunus gets the other. We will take that. There's a transfer offer for Connor Cody, but I don't want to sell him. I'm rejecting that one. What I will do, I'm going to look at these players who have a year left on the contracts. There's a few players in here who need renewing this year. Dewsbury Haaland, Didi, Iheanacho. They definitely want renewing on their contracts. There's not much in it. Samari 25.77 overall. Chowdhury 26.75 overall. Do I see either of them having long-term careers at Leicester? Chowdhury come through the academy. I feel like it's Booba. If anyone's going to go, I'm going to add him to the transfer list. I am also going to add Yannick Vestergaard to the transfer list. Even though I think he's having a fantastic year this year, I'm going to add him onto that and see if anyone gets an offer. No movement has been made before the Manchester City game, and my God, is that a good team. They look like they've rotated against us as well, but it's still Haaland, Grealish, Ruben Dias, Alphonso Davies. Look at the bench. Vardiol, Foden, Rodri, Ederson. They're a pressing team. Diaz is the key player. I'm surprised Haaland isn't the attacking player. Justin's picked up a red card in that game against Blackpool. So, Christensen's come in for him. That's the only change we're making from the starting 11. I'm hoping Martinez comes on at some point. Leicester versus Man City. This game, again, we have a decent record against Man City. We can cause them problems. Such a tough start to the season, having Man U, Villa, and now Man City. Arguably the Premier League's best ever team. But we can only face what's in front of us. We're in the league. We're here to compete. We've got 2 draws, which I will take at the start of the season. If we can make it 3, I'm happy. If we can get a win, very happy. If we lose, as long as it's not embarrassing, Cody puts the foot in really well and holds on to the ball. Good stuff by him. The only thing I will say is they do press, and it's just about getting around the press like this and releasing the quick players we've got of our own, and Buemo being one of them. Unlucky there, but there is chances in this game. Don't be surprised if we don't come out with something. Goes for the ball to Mavididi, who turns past Kabori really well. This is good. Mavididi, I'm looking for Dewsbury Hall in the middle. He's got no support. Gets a save out of Zach Steffen. Dewsbury Hall's corner goes in. Connor Cody's head. Not that time. Faz. I wanted him to knock it down. It's fine because Dewsbury Hall's there. Goes far into the box. That was a very, very good ball. Mavididi just missed it by a few millimetres. I've got Haaland on free kick duty. So don't be surprised when this flies in top corner. Oh my God. That was very close. Again gets it. Plays it out to Kabor. It's a good ball in. Thankfully Haaland wasn't the player that locks onto it. Dewsbury Hall plays it to Mavididi. Gives it to Iheanacho. I need Mbuemo to make a run. He's got a lot of work to do against Alphonso Davies. Gives it to Ian. Plays it to Ricky Puig. Can he drag it across? Dewsbury Hall pokes it straight into the hands of Steffen. Really nicely worked. I think I just rushed the shot at the last second. Great tackle, Ricardo. Puig just controls the play. And did he? Out to Puig. One more to Mbuemo. Ball over. Blocked. Nicely worked again. Dewsbury Hall, not quite as powerful, that one. Gets it on the edge though, knocks it down, and Didi goes for the powerful strike. It's blocked, it's saved by Zach Steffen. Oh my God, Haaland has absolutely just flattened Wout Vaz. Is he going to get sent off? It could be. He played the ball. Haaland gets a straight red. That makes me feel a lot more confident. Haaland is no longer on the pitch for just a reckless tackle on Wout Vaz. Absolutely no need for it. And that gives us a huge boost in this game. And did he now? We've got a tails up. Mavididi plays it into Iheanacho. Ian on the edge, gives it to Ricky Puig in the box, shoots across, Zach Steffen saves it. We definitely have a tails up there. Ricky Puig's ball in, Connor Cody misses it, Dewsbury Hall's there. What a save. They're just holding on to the ball in midfield now. They've gone a bit quieter now Haaland's gone. But now they've sprung into life. Cody tries for the block, doesn't really need to make it. Kabori's got around him. Sarmiento, Christensen blocks, well done. Just see the corner out and we can go into half time very happy. Balls come in, Mavididi heads away. Referee, that's time. Referee, that should be time, come on. James McAtee on it. Diddy can't get there. Mateus Nunes gives it to Sarmiento. Ricky Puig blocks it. Now, surely it's 5 minutes gone, referee, thank you. Very happy with how that halves went. Haaland's foolishness has made me feel a bit more confident that we can get something out of it. We just don't want them to control much of the ball. We just want them running. A bit like what they do to other teams. Just force them into just tiredness, basically. And Diddy gives it to Puig. Puig. Iheanacho on a turn. Gets it. What a goal. What a goal. What a perfect start to the second half. Leicester City 1, Manchester City 0. What did I say? Calmness, working the ball. Iheanacho's got space and he fires it on his weaker right foot straight past Zach Steffen. Haaland's mistake is looking terrible now, especially now Ian's put us 1-0 up. Ricardo just read that from Jack Grealish so easily. Ricky Puig plays a brilliant ball for Mbeumo, who's got it. Ricardo stopped his run and Mbeumo though plays it over. Mavadidi's just behind it. Man City are panicking. We're not composed on the ball. We look the dominant side in this one. I'm so happy with how this is going. Here's again. Ricardo Pereira has absolutely got Grealish's number at the minute. Christensen up to Mavididi, who just feeds it back to it. It's a lovely 1-2. Christensen across. Dewsbury Hall wasn't the intended target. Iheanacho, lovely finish, but he's offside. Here comes Phil Foden. Straight away, Christensen deals with it, but gives it to James McAtee in a dangerous position. He's got it again. Mateus Nunes gets tackled by Connor Cody. Brilliant from the experienced England international. I am going to bring Martinez on for Iheanacho. I don't want to take him off. He's been really good, but I'm going to. Atgun can now come on for Mavididi, and Winks can come on for Puig. They've even brought Rodri on. Rodri will cry at this. He's such a sore loser. He might be a nice bloke in real life, because that's what all Man City fans seem to say, but he's such a sore loser. I'm surprised they haven't brought a striker on. Sacrifice a defender. They don't need to. Oh my god, Foden's just had his one chance and he scored. That's why they don't need to bring a striker on. I don't know what Faz is doing with that jump there, but the ball from Grealish into Foden, who just takes it and finesses it in. It's a very good take and finish. I'm not going to take it away. We can't be drawing to this Man City team with 10 men for a whole half. Good ball by Christensen down to Atgun. Atgun's ball over. Martinez is the target. Nearly gets there. Dewsbury Hall just gets there after Rodri. That's a bad header from Faz. He's had a bit of a stinker these last 10 minutes as Faz. Cody's done really well though. McAtee's on it. Plays a good ball out. Phil Foden against Cody. Rodri shoots. Faz, good block. Fair enough. Dewsbury Hall gets it. Martinez didn't step towards the ball. We're probably trying to force it a bit too much. And that's given McAtee a chance. Hermanson, please. Oh no, Foden scored. I feel like that guy in the background of that shot, he's just his hands over his mouth. That's exactly what I'm doing. It's a great save, but Foden's got the easiest finish. He's got the easiest finish. If only I could slide in with Faz there. Even then, he's hit it just off ground. We've bottled this one. We've got to get a point out of it. We can't bottle this badly. Christensen gives it back to Martinez. Gives it to Harry Winks on the edge. Goes for a finesse. Just over the top. Martinez gives it to Mbuemo, who's had a very good game against Davis. Martinez into the box. Just floats it across. Grealish gets the block away. All we need is one chance from this corner. Dewsbury Hall, ball over. Martinez is there. Atkins kind of ran away from the ball. And he's down. Grealish has snuck away with it. I think it's over, viewers. Oh, that's hard. That's a hard one to take. 2-1 against Manchester City with 10 men. 60 minutes. A whole hour they had 10 men and Foden's come on. Absolutely crushed us. I'm going to see if any offers come in for the likes of Samari and Vestergaard. I could really do with that extra player. Vestergaard to Brentford. He's only worth 3 mil. I want to try and get at least a little bit more out of him, so we're going to delegate it for an hour. Marseille have offered 3.3. What I'm going to do, whilst we wait for the offers to come through, I'm going to chuck some offers out myself because I don't want to get caught out on deadline day. I'm going to put a new number of offers out. I'm going to put one for Ben Rama, one for Clark, and I'll see what kind of price we get. Clark straight up 14 million is what we're offering. They're happy with it. Fair enough. We're going to delegate. 32 to 44 seems fine. Happy with that. Next up is Ben Rama. And we are going to go in quite cheeky on this one. 9.5 mil and a 10% sell-on clause. They want Atgun. They're not having him. So we're going to round it up to 10 mil. 10.5 we're going to. 10.5 million. They want 11.2. Meet me at 11. Meet me at 11 and I'll be alright with it. We've got a deal. Good. And then I am going to delegate. He wants a lot more than what Clark will be getting. I'm going to add both McAteer and Wanya Marcel to the loan list. And I hope an offer comes in before the end of deadline day. If it doesn't, they're not going to go out on loan. But if it does, then hopefully the sale of Vestergaard goes through. They've got a deal. We've got a deal. Good. 2 offers on the table for Vestergaard. Hopefully it means we can sell him and get one of these wingers in. That's not good. Vestergaard's proposed move to Marseille is broken down. We've still got Brentford on the table. Ben Rama has said yes to a contract. McAteer has got a loan offer from Everton. I don't want to sell to Everton. He's not going to get minutes there. Winks has got an offer from Batiste, but I don't want to sell him, at least not this season. He's gone. Vestergaard has joined Brentford. If I saw this image at the start of this season, I'd have said, fair enough, good luck elsewhere. Realistically, I genuinely think he's been one of our players of the season this year. I thought Cody and Faz were going to be a great partnership in this championship season. Vestergaard is keeping Cody out, and he's looking absolutely brilliant. So I couldn't be happier that he's got a career turnaround. Fortunately, that's it on this career mode though. He's gone to Brentford for about 3.5 mil. That does mean now I'm rejecting the Samari bid. I'm going to keep him for the time being. I'm rejecting Ben Rama and I'm going for Jack Clark. So Jack Clark comes in as our 5th signing this summer. I just think he's younger, real life. He's a lot more exciting than Ben Rama is, and I think he's got a lot more to offer this team. 14 million as well. It's a very, very good deal for him. I think he's worth at least double that in real life, but as a rotation option on this career mode, someone with a lot of scope to grow, very, very good. And Southampton want McAteer on loan. I'm going to delegate it and try and let him go out on a 1-year loan. Now we're getting some transfer offers. It always happens in the last few hours. Mavadidi not going anywhere. Samare, I'll see where I stand in January. For the time being, there's no point having that transfer in the bank. We've got no signings left in January, but it's an option to potentially sell them. And this whole transfer system that I've put in, it's making it difficult, but that was the whole idea. I'm happy that it's quite a difficult one. Wanya Marcel can go out on a short-term loan. Casey McAteer a year at Southampton. Cannon's being rejected. We need him. Justin, fuck off Forest. Iheanacho, again, not going anywhere, at least this season. I'm very happy with the squad we've got. We don't need to sell. I don't want to sell. I want this to be very, very good. Faz has an offer. Again, not this season. That is it then. We currently sit 16th in the Premier League. 2 draws and a loss, and it's a very hard loss to take. We shouldn't really lose in that to 10 men, but it is Man City. It is what it is. I'll run through some of the biggest transfer deals. So if I go to all clubs, no, that's just us. But you can see our biggest deals: Bremo for 18.5, Puig for 16.5, Clark for 14, Martinez in for 11, Doyle in for 10.7. So we spent a lot of money. We're like 60-70 million. I like that we could only get 5 players in because we've not gone crazy on it. I rate that that's something that we've done. Big signings: Tchouaméni has gone to Inter Milan, Hernandez to Liverpool, Trent to PSG, Militao to Leverkusen, Saliba's gone to Napoli, De Bruyne to PSG, Hakimi to Spurs, Cancelo, Robertson, Goncalo Ramos also getting a move. Is he only on loan in real life? A few more down this list as well. Alvarez to Hoffenheim's interesting. Quite a few very decent transfers in there. Tadibo, I love him so much. Good move to him to get to Lille. Ademola Lookman as well, someone who we should have been doing a lot more with to keep him at Leicester, but fair enough. Rebuilt his career and rebuilt it very well. That'll do us for this episode though. I think I'm going to play these 2 off screen. I know Forest Leicester's a rivalry, but I'd want to play some off screen so I get used to this team and how to play it. So then I can come back, bring you Leeds, Chelsea in the Cup and Norwich. And then I'll play Liverpool off camera so I can bring you Newcastle, West Ham, Arsenal, or West Ham, Arsenal, Everton. I'll find a way to keep this series flowing. Thank you for all the support you've got. If you have enjoyed, leave a like, comment with any feedback, subscribe to see more from us, and I'll catch you next time.